Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to day 14 of the Bankroll Challenge. It looks like our bankroll's gone down a chunk from last time, but actually we're chasing some bonuses. Nothing silly like last time that got us bust, but just some good ones. So we have some money wrapped up in some sports bets that give us free poker tickets at a very good exchange rate. So hopefully either the poker tickets or the sports bets will come good. I am now in a $1 Bounty Builder on demand tournament because the tournament I registered for got cancelled. We also have a $1 Hot Hyper just about to start. We'll play those until the hour when the other really good tournaments kick in. I couldn't get started, sadly, for the 7 o'clock start, which would have been the ideal, so I missed all the good tournaments then. But we'll play these and play the good 8 o'clock ones instead. Just trying to remember what I wanted to make the poker stream title because I forgot to update that. I had a really clear thing in mind. Oh, yeah. It is true that I want to play as many WCOOP bootcamp tickets as possible, but, as the title now says, what I've realized is that, well, what I saw is there just isn't that many. I thought there was going to be loads more satellite tournaments than there is tonight for some reason. I think there's more over the weekend. If I can remember how to play poker since last Sunday. Suddenly, I've actually studied a bit this week as well, so I should be able to remember, but suddenly having a wobble in my brain. Hot hyped. A new word. Even more hyper than hyper. Hyped. Oh dear, poor Mrs. Reckless. Already struggling with Zach going to sleep. I actually went in there and helped for a while, which is one of the reasons why I was a bit later. But for some reason, Zach just not going to sleep. I think Zelda's probably nodded off. Let's hope so. And not uncommonly, Zombie's the first one here. Happy Friday, Zomb. Great to have you, my man. Hope the week has treated you well, and or you are delighted to be at Friday evening. You deserve it. Not picking up any particularly interesting hands so far. That's fine. Belgian Gimli. Thank you so much. Nice screen blocker art. Thank you. I think Wolfrun did it for me when I was a pretty new Blood Bowl streamer. He's one of my earliest followers. Did that piece of art for me. Very, very, very kindly. Loved it. Used it ever since. Jay Bazza, everyone coming in now. This is great to see. I'm doing very, very well. Thank you, sir. Same to you. with the hope you're doing well part. Not so much the good luck in the poker tonight. You haven't mentioned yourself playing in a while, so if you are playing, certainly good luck in the poker tonight. But if you're just here to watch, then fantastic. Not we're getting sort of borderline stuff, right? But we're not. Oh my goodness! Somebody just took 3. I gotta see what just happened there. Queen Jack suited, 10s, Ace 9 suited, and 2s went into a pot together. The 2s hit a 2 and took 3 bounties. I don't think I've ever seen 3 bounties go at once. That is bananas. Mr. Pocket 2's min raises again, and we've got jacks. Where were the jacks last time? Saying that we'd have lost to the 2s hitting a set, right? So thank goodness we didn't have jacks last time. Apparently these players are bananas. Oh my goodness. What is going on? I'm pretty confident in these jacks, you know. Like, normally be like, oh, he's definitely got a bigger pair. Ace King, that's fair enough. Missed so far, misses the river. And we get a very early double up. And now we've got a short stack to the left of us as well. You kind of want your short stacks to the right. Saying that, Ace Jack suited. Let's hope he's up for another shove. We'll take his bounty. But not his freedom. I'm interested to see what the short stack does, so I'm happy to just flat call the raise. He just calls as well. Okay, cool. So also, we're going to be in position, and we got a hand that hits flops pretty well, right? 2 high cards, can hit Broadway, can hit flush draw. We hit none of it. Absolutely none of it. Does it check round? Does the initial raise a continuation bet? The initial raise a continuation bet's very small, but we have absolutely missed it. And there's 2 players left to go. So I am actually going to let that go, regretfully. Feels a little bad folding to such a small bet. Credit to him on his bet sizing. We would have picked up a gut shot straight draw on the turn, which is not saying very much at all. The same tiny bet as last time. Gets called again. We'd have missed our straight draw. Queen Jack. I remember that. Ace King. Okay. So this is the time we want people to go crazy. See if we can go bounty hunting. I am the dog, the big bad dog, the bounty hunter. We miss, so we're going to continuation bet and hope that we pick it up with that. We do. Okay. Wonderful. 1D play. Always good to miss and win anyway. Temporary guest. Good evening, sir. You've got a very good name for saying temporary guest. In like an epic way. It's very rhythmical. Looking good even without makeup. I know, right? The bravery that I have to come onto camera without makeup after how glorious I looked last Sunday. Thanks, man. none of this modern day filters and makeup and, you know, editing and all that slimline camera. None of this. Just the real me. Thanks, Adobe. Awesome to see you, man. Hope you've had a really good week. It's been an excellent week. Awesome, Zomb. Awesome. And almost the weekend. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, my week's been fine. As always these days, very busy. But only, like, in a sense, only because I choose to make it busy, really. I want to work hard for my family. I want family time on top of that. I want to make the most of myself again for family purposes. Keep myself in decent nick and all that jazz. Had a good day today because I squeezed in a fumble game, which was very fun, and I squeezed in some Fantasy Star with Mrs. Retless. And the Fantasy Star was awesome. We made so much progress today. We just couldn't work out how to get our first comrade, party member was more what I was going for. And then we actually worked out that the person we were trying to get was not supposed to be our first party member, and we had to go get somebody else first, which we managed. I was really worried. We were down to like one thing we could do, otherwise we were at a complete dead end and going to have to try and work out what to do. And thankfully that one thing led to another thing, led to another thing, led to our first party member, who then led to the one that we thought we were supposed to get, where we were stuck. So now we've got two, we've gone from 0, the entire time we've been playing, we've had 0 party members, and suddenly we got 2, which is just unbelievably exciting progress for us. Pocket 10s, baby! Let's zoom this one in. Should have zoomed in the jacks early. I'm being a bit lazy tonight, my apologies. Also, the editing's gone all right this week, which is cool. I have certainly made a reasonable start on the editing. We do get called, and we've got an overpair. Living the dream. My pork belly that I had in the air fryer is just finished, so come break time, I'm going to go and grab that. I'm looking forward to that already. Folds of 3. Good fold. Back to 2 tables. I've registered for too much stuff past the hour. If it doesn't look like we're going out either of these, I need to be a little bit careful. So 1 starts in 20 minutes. That's fine. 3 tablings are norm. 1 starts in 24 minutes. I know 1 starts in 15 minutes. So 20 minutes is the 4 tabling, and then 24 minutes is 5 tabling. So yeah, need to be maybe I have to make a difficult choice as to which of those I want to be in. I really want to try and play the boot camp. So I guess I could pull out the power path. Maybe I need to do that now. And then I could register for the Sunday Million one, which is a bit later. Maybe I need to do that. The thing is, we know that we use the power paths for the Sunday Millions anyway. So what am I on about? They're all Sunday Millions. Maybe I need to pull out the big $2, which is tricky to say because generally speaking, $2 cash tournaments are our best shot, most realistic shot at making a sensible chunk of money for our bankroll. Everything else, we're taking tiny shots at ridiculously big chunks. Which isn't really the smart way of doing it. But there's this thing that's got me interested. Queen 8 of hearts, by the way. Swing and a miss. Except, well, we got a gut shot. There's the WCOOP Boot Camp Challenge, right? Where if we finish in the money in 2 boot camp events between now and the 14th of August, or now and the 21st, there's 2 windows for this. I'm going to call that, And we got ace jack on the other table. Oh, we hit the queen. Nice. Then you get a prize. And I don't know what the prize is, but I'm led to believe it's pretty good. I should probably check what the prizes are to check that this is actually worth doing. I'm actually going to check that because the club's coming. I'm a bit afraid. I'm going to raise the ace jack. Okay, we'll call with the queen. Is it the flush? No, it's not. It was just the jack. And we take that down. That's why one of the reasons why I wanted to call there was because we had the overcard with the gut shot, and it was a pretty small bet. And I figured that the overcard might be good. That's what turned out to be the case. Another nice little part in that bounty builder. It's going pretty well. 35 minutes of late registration left. We've been a 3-bet with ace jack. That's unfortunate. Okay, by a tight player as well. So yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to... Just can't let you go. Except I do. I do let you go. Goodbye, ace jack. Okay, so I've registered. Yeah. So I want to unregister. Have I done that already? I want to unregister for the big $2. I'm doing it. I want to commit myself. I want to go all in. These WCOOP boot camps. Let's go. And that means going for anything that's Sunday Million right now. Let's go. There's a hot hyper $2 in 48 minutes time that looks really tasty for us if we've crashed out of everything else. Also, that big $2 was a very slow tournament, and it's been a long week. I don't know if I want to play for the next 7 hours if we do well. I got to get up with the kids in the morning, as always. So, might not be the worst thing. Talking of which, let's take speeds down to turbo and hyper turbo. Let's filter them. Filter the slow ones out now, because if I'm not entering that one, I'm not entering any slow tournaments after that, that's for sure. We'll just enter quicker ones, which is almost what we exclusively play anyway. Reasonable. Jack Bull in the house. Oh, baby. I love to see you here, man. It always warms my heart. Love to the family. Can't wait for the draft. And I hope the diet and exercise continues to go well. Because you gave me a kick up the arse to get on with mine. And I'm grateful. Jack 10 in the small. We might end up playing. I love this picture. This little anime picture. I wonder what that is. If anyone knows what that's from, do let us know. Been watching loads of Happy Console Gamer on YouTube recently. 2-pair, baby. A slightly dangerous 2-pair. But nonetheless, pretty excited by this 2-pair. I don't like to slow play anything but top 2-pair because it's so easy for it to counterfeit. If a king comes or the turn and the river cards are the same, it really, really counterfeits us. This is slightly scary already because if they've got the diamonds now, we're in a bunch of trouble. But I'm out of position, and I don't want to give them a free card. So I think I've just got to commit to this. I think if they've got the diamonds, I'm just four outing. Hot hyper $1. Yep, yep. Okay, no more diamonds. Now we can check. If they've got the diamonds, they're going to shove anyway, but they might bluff. They might just have the queen. All right. I'm hoping they got king, queen. King, queen. We call, we win. Nope, nope. Not flush. Yep, okay. So we're short stacking the hot hyper $1. That's fine. Like, we've got other tournaments coming up, and it's not the most... I know we won one the other day, which is super, super cool, but it's not the biggest thing, hot hyper $1 in the world. So we've got tournaments in 15 minutes, 18 minutes, and 30 minutes that we're registered in at the moment. I hope to be out at least one tournament by then. But having said that, let's try and win everything. Because you never know which is going to be the thing that's successful. Sometimes the 1,000 stack becomes a 2,000, becomes a 4,000, becomes an 8,000, and actually suddenly you're like, oh, we're going to cash this tournament. How long? 4 minutes till break. I'm just thinking with my belly here because I've got pork ready for me to go and collect. However, we might not be doing well in the hot hyper. We're doing exceptionally well in the bounty builder, $1, where we've got most of the table covered. Got to keep an eye on the short stacks. There's Dule on 1,000 chips. That looks very winnable. There's a guy sitting out on 4,000. It'd be a long time until they're blinded out. Queen 8, no good. But then after that, for quite a few hands, we will have position before the flop on Dule, which is what we want. Ah, no! Dule, you had to wait a hand. You had to wait a hand, and I could try and isolate you with my trash whatever I had. Queen 8 sort of hands. Could just shove all in and get everyone else to fold. Somebody else gets Dule's bounty. Either that or he triples up and he's not short stack anymore. So this is lose-lose for us. He has queens. He really might triple this up. No, an ace comes for the ace-9. Congratulations to them. Gets 2 bounties. And away they go. We've got a great chip stack. But unlike some of the other players at the table, absolutely no bounties. But if you are patient, like if we later on, if no such thing gets short stacked and we knock them out, right? We get double the bounty, right? So there is something to be said for being patient and picking off the bounties later. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna pot control this and see what comes. I'm almost looking for an excuse to get away from this, such as a spade or something like Jack Ace 10. There is none of that. So, okay, begrudgingly, I'm going to take a stab at this pot. And the guy in position calls, which is exactly what I didn't want. Because now I check on the river and he huge bets me with his king. But I don't know whether he's got the king or the misdraw. Surely they're not slow playing. Surely they didn't double check this, right? Ah, okay, no. They had the queen, but a better kick than us. Absolutely fair play. Absolutely fair play. Think we got away from that pretty cheap. Pretty pleased with that. What did no such thing have? Could have sworn one of them would have the king. He had the 5, so he'd hit the 5 on the turn. He had 5-4. Gosh, he's playing quite loose. Played that hand with 5-4 offsuit. Probably just folding this. Probably. People are quite short stacked. Go on. Oh gosh, and now I've got myself in exactly the kind of situation I didn't want, with a middle pair that really could be the best hand, and if not, we've got a very good chance that we're drawing to the best hand. And then a turn card comes that is also bad. King Queen on the other table I'm much more pleased with. Oh, they fold. Okay, fantastic. 9-8 offsuit forever. I got lucky there. I got really lucky. Definitely getting myself in trouble. 1 minute till break. These two folds could be it. Looks like the hot hyper might have one more hand to go. No, maybe not. The small blind calls. Pretty sure these are the last two hands before break now, but we will try and make sure. Busy camera goods on. Absolutely. Yeah, that is that kind of busy. Ah, nice Spirinal. That is a very popular anime, isn't it? But weirdly, one I've never seen. So, anyway, sorry, I was trying to say that the Happy Console Gamer talks, obviously, about console gaming a lot, which is why I watch him, but also talks a lot about anime. That's like his second passion. And I'm probably like, I'm a casual anime enjoyer, mainly through one of my friends. Made me watch, at gunpoint, made me watch Cowboy Bebop about 20 years ago, and that was awesome. And then Samurai Champloo, same director, and yeah, carried on from there, little by little. Some unbelievably good anime, that's for sure. Right, CM5. Woo! Yes. Yes. Don't hang anything out for overnight. Cool. I need to donk out this this hot hyper soon to make space. Minute and a half to go. Should do some breathing really. Eight minutes. That's what I was looking for. Oh no, 4 minutes. 4 minutes, but that's fine. And then 8 minutes, and then I'll be four tabling. And then 19 minutes. Right. No, that's plenty of time. Right. I'll go do 60 minutes of breathing. The rest of the time, I don't breathe, by the way. It's, yeah, I'm a biological miracle. Sorry. Oh, ace queen. All right, here we go. Da 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh dear, we need an ace and it's not forthcoming. We look like we're in trouble. We are in trouble. Pocket queens take a lot of our chips. Oh well, we tried. I think it was the right decision. Crazy overshove from the queens. Disguised it quite well. Looks pretty likely I'll get my wish to be out one of these tournaments in the next 15 minutes. Hey, Matthias, how we doing, man? So, Matthias, the entry fee is real money, but the chips on the table that we're playing with is like not a currency. It's just like game currency, right? We're just trying to survive because it's a tournament rather than a cash game. We're trying to survive as long as possible, and you get a real cash prize depending on how long you survive. If you don't survive long enough, most people don't get any cash prize, right? But if you survive long enough, you can get cash prizes, and they will increase the longer you survive. Snowpiercer. That first series was really good as well. Sad the Evil Ginger Girl died. I liked her. Mm. Mm. So yeah, Matthias, sorry. So we started a bankroll challenge. We're trying to make $20 up to 2,000. So because we're relatively new, and you have to play sensible amounts for what your current bankroll is, we're up to like 140. We're just playing $1 tournaments, right? There's a nice small percentage of our bankroll. What $1 and $2, but I think all the ones we're in are $1. One's $1.50. Oh, ace jack. Hmm. Oh. I got 309 chips. What am I even doing? I must have folded some hands that I definitely should have gone in. But anyway, now or never. I was too distracted by the ace queen on the bounty tournament to remember that I needed to shove on the hot hyper. Howdy, Rickstar. Good weekend to you, man. Great to see you. Thanks for joining the Discord as well. It's really cool. Oh. Oh, they've hit a 10. Well, at least we got it in best. One minute to the next one, so that's good timing. Mm-hmm. Sorry for the eating. Oh, you can't. Yeah, you got to do it on the right remote, love. I didn't do anything. Oh, cheers, Matthias. Thanks, man. That sounds awesome. Eating and on a break. You just can't beat that. Oh, I'm not capturing the new one. Sorry. I'm showing you the same table twice. Rather than the boot camp satellite. I think it's a satellite. It is a satellite. So we'll turn it red. I don't know what to call this, really. We'll just call it a boot camp sat. No, it's a Sunday Million. Let's call it that. It's probably a super satellite as well, but it's all good. All right. Now I can two-table and capture both. Oh, having said that, on the other table, ace 10 suited. We'll give that a raise. Broadway and flush draw. Here we come. That's a pretty small re-raise, so we'll go in because, like I just said, we do have outdraw options. So he c-bets, and we can shove. Looking like maybe we got the king. Nope, they have the king. We were actually better than them. We hit a 10. Oh, they hit another king. The 10 gave us more outs, but it wasn't to be. So we'll shove our ace 2, and it looks like that's probably over. Can't believe we were best pre-flop. Talking of tens. Oh dear, that ace 2 flop was king jack jack. I think we're in trouble. We are. Somebody has a jack. We're in lots and lots of trouble. Oh, Elliot with the raise. Thank you so much, my man. What were you playing and how did it go? Welcome, Elliot viewers. Always amazing to have you here. All right, if they don't have a 6, we are good. Raids are indeed here. Amazing stuff. Ali in the house. Oh, baby. One of the mods. I certainly do, Ali. I certainly do. We're not picking up too many big hands tonight, are we? And some of the ones we have picked up have not done too well for us. Hot Hyper $1. We went at that. Boot camp satellite. That's going on now. Bounty Builder on demand. We're still in that. Let's raise this ace 9. I'm just trying to sort out my lobby. Sorry. Oh, yeah. And then the Sunday Million one starting in 9 minutes. Okay, perfect. Swing and a miss with ace 9. Try and knock them off a gut shot. Nice. Oh, fire truck. Fire truck just went past our house. Our house doesn't really go, our road doesn't really go anywhere, so that's weird. Put your head out the door, Mrs. Rice. I can't see how it can't be someone on our street. In the keyhole? Ace 3 suited. Cool. Why wasn't it ace 4 suited? Check, hoping for a diamond or an ace. Nope. Wow. Does sound like there's a fire on our street. We're terraced as well. How far down? Oh, yeah. Oh, on the opposite side. Okay, it's on the opposite side. TC, hello. Yeah, good man. How you doing? Oh, good to see you. Yeah, we're keeping really well here. Zach walking. Zelda going to school in September. Enjoying the summer first. It's great, man. We're all good. I'm not looking forward to school runs compared to just like chill mornings. Thanks, Bob. Yeah. at some point nearer the time, I want to check that we've got all the stuff needed for like, and kept in a good convenient place every time for like, if it's chucking it down or something. Mm-hmm. So yeah, a few days out, I'll check with you that everything's there. Well, it seems a bit weird in decent weather. Oh, ace queen suited. True. We get raised. Okay. We raise more. We get called. I'm pretty happy to flat this. Bit worried they're going to raise the turn another like 400. Yeah. Yeah. Saw that coming. Okay. No diamonds. That's good if they were diamond drawing. If they had 7-8, they just got there. This is a very cheeky value bet. And it comes off. Like, a lot of people would argue to just flat that. They had ace 10. I really, really felt like we had a better ace out of the two of us. And they were blocker betting because they didn't want me to bet more. I risked a lot there if they had hit something big. Just for a few extra chips. But I was just so confident that that's what they had. They've gone. Wow, 5 trucks gone already. That was world's quickest. Okay, Sunday Million phase satellite. Gosh, I've got PTSD about these when we were trying to qualify for the Sunday Million anniversary for $200. I kept bubbling these. Let's capture it anyway. Need to be off. Oh, cheers, Ali. Catch you later, man. Thank you so much. 4 minutes, TC. Yeah, it's because on the off chance that somebody on one of the tables realizes I'm streaming, they could tune in and in real time, they'd know every single time if they had me beat or not, and be able to play just unbeatable poker against me. So you can't risk that. So all the poker streamers stream on delay, sadly. It's the dumb thing. It is the only real downside of streaming poker compared to anything else, but, you know, say Blood Bowl. But you get used to it as both a viewer and a streamer, having watched others and I haven't done this for a little while now. Yeah, she was very excited for that this morning when Grandma came. She noticed it. How did you react? I did, it's true, but she slightly misinterpreted my explanation to her, but that's all good. That's what I love about having a 4-year-old. We're starting to really get short stacked in the bounty tournament. There's a 1,800 stack that'd be amazing to pick off. Taigi's been sat out the whole time. They're down to 2,000 now, which is half what they were, but that second half will go very quickly as the blinds have got bigger now. So we've got to keep an eye on when they end up all in. Looks like we might get to see a flop here with 2-3. That's pretty good. We've also got Does Mocha covered just about. Not a good flop for 2-3. To be fair, most flops are not a good flop for 2-3. Six four outdraws Queen Jack and takes the bounty. Did you say 6 years? 6 years from departure? Oh. Yes, thank you. Ha! Okay, cheers, Rickstar. We just got unlucky. Wait, there's another ace queen, was there? I don't know. My apologies. I normally, when someone says what the hand is, know which one they're on about. Yeah, we'll give that a raise, and we're also raising ace-10 suited from the hijack in the Sunday Million. Hello, Mitch. Mitch suddenly on my lap. We've got shoved on, and we have them covered by a tiny amount. Should we just go for this and try and get a bounty? We've got pretty good pot odds. Yes, we got them dominated. Queen 8 and they hit the 8. Oh, my goodness. Oh, poker, poker, poker. Well, somebody gets our bounty this hand. Unless, say, we hit a flush or something. Oh, we won some chips here, didn't we? That's good. Gosh, my brain isn't on it tonight. At least, like, remembering stuff-wise. I think I'll call 4. Considering we got 60 chips at the antes, I think I better put my last 4 in. Runner straight. A queen might be good. Straight up queen. Not a diamond in sight, sadly. That ship sailed. It's more fun watching people scramble over your bounty than anything else when you're that short stacked. I think we just won with the ace-10. I don't remember playing another thing with it again. Sorry to take you away from our all-in with 64 chips, but we have top pair. Top pair and a pretty reasonable kicker. Because if someone has 6-7 or 8-7, which are two of the most common 7s, we have that outkicked. The club is not ideal. The club is really, really not ideal. Gosh, poker in position is so much better than poker out of position. Somehow, we hang in there. We take that out. We are knocked out the other one, sadly. Pocket 9s. Uh-oh. And I need to look for something to play. I did say there was a hot hyper coming up. So let's, for $2, let's join that. And let's play pocket nines. Pocket fives on the other table. Can I show both at once? No, it's going to show two lots of fives. Let's stick with the nines. Oh my goodness, we hit a set of nines. I've shoved the fives. We just take the blinds and a limper with the fives. I'm pretty pleased with that. All right, I'm going to check the nines behind now. Think we're good. Could have hit a runner straight. It's very unlikely. They call. We take a very nice pot. They had ace-6. They throw emotes at us. I'm going to make this table 1 instead of table 3, so bear with me. And then I can capture both at once for the 2-table view very easily. There we go. Bad luck, Alf. Nobody's cared about you for 30 years. 40? Nearly 40 years since Alf's been relevant. That's scary. He was in his prime 40 years ago. 35 years. 35 years since anyone's really cared about him. I remember Alf being big and then just suddenly not being a thing at all. Here we go. The TV series ran from 86 to 90. Oh, we're getting crazy odds with King 6 offsuit. Which I have my least favorite hand now, King 4. I think we take this with a bet, you know? No one else seems to like their hand compared to it. We're the ones that realistically have the small chips. Yeah, baby. Love it when you're four-handed, but you realize it's probably yours. Yeah. The guy from Breaking Bad. Yeah, he's a good guy. What about him? Sorry, look. No. Oh, he's deceased now, sadly. The actor. What was he in this? Yeah, must do. Yeah. Small blind limps to us. Yeah, King 7. I think we can raise. That's fine. They call again. Our cards are 1 too high each. We continuation bet small because it's a pretty dry board and it's good enough to take it. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so these two going pretty well. But they're both Sunday. This is the problem here. They're both Sunday Million satellites. So the odds of us actually succeeding, very, very small. The left one is a phase satellite, which means that after a certain blind level, it splits. And then it combines at a later date a load of phase 1 satellites survivors into one big final qualifying satellite. The other one, let me see if it's a super satellite or just a very, very long shot satellite. And then explain what I mean by that. I mean, is it directly for a $100 ticket from $1, which does sometimes happen? No. It goes into a $10. So we're trying to qualify for a $10 satellite for a $100 tournament. Late registration ends in 8 minutes for that one. The late registration of the other one isn't super relevant, as it's just going to end after a certain blind level, regardless. Irregardless. Why does regardless and irregardless kind of mean the same thing? I can't believe we hit a 9 with 9s, right, Hydra? Kind of ruins the entire theme of the channel, really, to win a good pot with 9s. I'm pretty disappointed, to be honest. Right, Jay Buzzer? Ruin the meme much? I know. I knew I'd had a busy week, and I was tired, and I was starting late, and I thought, oh, this might be a weird stream. I didn't think it'd be that weird. "24 minutes to break. Just thinking I fancy a water, but that's fine. I will survive 24 minutes without further fluids." Ace 10 looking very good against King Jack. Well, saying that, they're the flush draw. Wouldn't have been insane, would it? If the King Jack had rivered that. Talking of which, King Jack suited in the FaZe tournament. Gosh, a short stack shoves our blind after a limper. I think I need to reshove this because I think the ace 5 wins against the short stack a lot, but doesn't do very well out of position. Oh my goodness, limps with 10-9 calls us. We hit the ace. Please don't be a heart. Not a heart. It's another ace. We're actually splitting the other player at ace 5 as well. We're splitting a small amount and scooping a whole giant amount. We've got to fold the King Jack suited though, sadly. That's a shame. Okay, suddenly looking pretty good in the boot camp satellite, the super satellite. We like our hand in the small blind, so we'll raise that up. Calls us. We miss. It's a pretty heavy bot. Like, if he's got 2 big cards, we're brilliant. But if he's got anything that was, like, connected or suited, it could be trouble. And sure enough, re-shoves on us. Sadly, we lost a lot of chips there. Ace 9 suited. We'll try again. Middle pair. And they min raise out. We hit a flush draw. They've only got 5,000 left. We might as well, yeah, we might as well just put them in. Yeah, they've totally missed. And then they hit straight. And we missed the flush. Wow. It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be one of those days. We've had a few like that. We've had a few like that. Okay. Well, I'll tell you what, we've still got a playable stack there. That's how big stacked we were. Lost 2 big hands there. We've still got a playable stack. We are short stacked. Don't make any 2 ways about it. We need to shove now, steal blinds, swashbuckle our way to survival. But we're not dead. We're not completely dead. So, the hot hyper style. Let's capture that. And it's a PKO, as the hot hyper $2 always seems to be, unlike the $1. Okay, we're still doing reasonably well in the phase tournament. Should have played my king 6. Would have had a straight draw. Would have had a very, very bad middling pair. Pocket 5s, that's easily good enough to shove as long as GT folds, which they do. So this could be it. Here we go. We get a call for the small blind, who's very, very small, actually. Much smaller than us, so we'll still be in if they win. They have 7-9 suited. It's an exact 50-50 flip. They've hit a heart on the turn. No heart on the river. Somehow we brick out. They had an open-ended straight draw, then a flush draw. They had overcards all the way. Somehow, 5-5 as a pair remained good. We have a terrible, terrible big blind, but a much more playable stack now. Oh, cool. Okay, get to see a flop against GT. Utter miss. And they bet into us, and it's a terrible flop, so yeah, good for them. Okay. Just in case we flop a monster. Let's have a look at this. Never mind. Ooh, 4s. That's more interesting. Okay, there's a raise, so we'll happily call that in position. Hope to hit a 4. Get to extract maximum value by being in position. Oh my goodness, it's Eldudorino! 46 months. Thank you, sir. Oh my days. Oh, I hope I catch you at a poker tournament at some point next year. That'd be super, super good. Oh, also got Ace Jack up here. Ace Jack. Ace King. Some sort of ace thingy. Ace thingy. The 4s haven't hit a 4. That's a very dry board and it's folded. I say very dry. It's folded round. We're playing Ace Queen. They've missed. They've missed. They've missed. Ship it. Really nice stat there. Let's go back to the 4s. Ah, we got a caller and another diamond came. That is not so good. I think we're pretty done if they bet the river here, because we're going to check this unless we hit a 4. Yeah, that's no good, is it? That's no good. The 9-10, that turn was so bad because the 9-10 hit, as well as if they had a jack, as well as if they had 2 diamonds. It was almost the worst turn card it possibly could have been. Oh, hello. We just won a nice part here. This is the why do you guys have one tournament that's doing like way better than all the rest combined? Just having a look at the PKO stacks. It's a lot of limping. Normally I'd raise this to 1500, but I don't think people notice the subtle difference of only 12. That will scare off less players, which is more or less what we want. Maybe I've not scared off enough, actually. Aces can get outdrawn on a flop, and it looks like we might get 3 callers here. Looks like we might get 4 callers here. Okay, I definitely wish I'd raised the 1500 now. Shove, shove, shove. Okay, we're probably still ahead. There's a shove. That's probably a good thing. We're probably still ahead, but we're probably only slightly ahead to a flush draw or a pair or a straight draw or a combination. There's a very good chance we're basically 50-50 with the combination hand. Combination style. I'm going to zoom out because we've got an interesting hand on the other table as well. Straight draw hits the straight. And the jacks hit an extra jack. We lost to everybody. We lost to everybody. We were sat really, really pretty against... we're going for it. We're going for it with the jack 10. They call with a worse 10. Wow. And we actually hold up as well. Okay, we're really back in the super satellite. We've been tiny re-raised with the king jack. So we call and we miss. First time I've lost with aces for a while, to be fair. We wouldn't have minded losing to the short stack. It was the king queen hitting the straight that wrecked us. Oh, that's such a small bet. I think I've got a call. Oh, aces. Yeah, too well played. They kind of knew that the only play we had left to us. We were really short stacked after the aces lost for us. Why couldn't we outdraw aces? All right, is there anything else we want to enter? One thing seating now. Bounty, Adrenaline, Hyperturbo, Satellite. Yeah, go on, because there's nothing else for ages. We'll enter that. Missed one hand. I can live with that. Okay, we're going to top up our small blind here. And hit a queen. Really hope nobody has a 3. It's pretty unlikely anybody has a 3. I think this goes check call now. Unless a heart comes, I might be able to fold the river. Bit worried about queen jack. Obviously, if a queen comes, we're very happy. And a heart does come. Size of the raise is weird. I wanted to fold this, and now I'm not sure. Probably going to defend this. This is satellite. Let's turn it red, and I'll capture the information in a moment. Not a great flop, unfortunately. So the Bounty Adrenaline has just started. What have I called this one? The Sunday Million Satellite. We have absolutely yo-yoed, and we're currently sat on a reasonable stack. 5 tickets out of 24 players left to go. And the Hot Hyper, we are down in chips there, sadly. Jack 10. I know it just won us a big pot, but that was an exception rather than a rule. Let's zoom in on the wrong table for some reason. Sorry about that. We've got it now. I was showing you the same table twice. Let's zoom in on... Okay, that's... I thought about folding that, to be honest. In a way, any play would have been fine. But I'm glad we didn't re-raise, which was one of the plays that would have been fine. Corin Redmond. Let's try and make something happen here. Yeah, just bring some in, love. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just... we accept that that's our new home where our clothes live now, on a chair in the sofa. On a chair in the sofa? On a chair in the lounge, sorry. I'm covering most of it, but they can see a bit. So, oh, wrong way. So this is where our clothes now live. They never go away. They just get cleaned and go back in the pile. In the pile. Middle pair. Should that have not been a c-bet? Pretty borderline. But there's so many turn cards that are bad for us. It feels a good idea to c-bet. No, I think it is a c-bet. I think we've got to protect it. Yeah, it is a c-bet. They go into the timer. And then fold. Nice, nice, nice. Protection works. Says no parent ever. Yeah, James, it does actually kind of feel like that's how the evening's been. We've had some pretty ridiculous outdraws against us, but that's okay. We need those days sometimes. I'd rather be unlucky on a Friday, especially on a relatively short stream probably, and then lucky on a Sunday. Come on, brain. What are we doing here? Go with a shove. We'll go with a shove. It's actually quite a short-handed tail. It's only six-handed. There's so much in every pot now. It makes a big, big difference, and now we're the big blind, but we can afford it now. Hellboy! Great to see you, sir. We were just talking about Handmaid's Tale earlier. That might not be where, like, obviously, Praise Be existed before Handmaid's Tale, but probably the most common reference for it these days. They've taken a very, very long time from the last season to this one in Handmaid's Tale, haven't they? We're in a hand here, but we haven't really flopped anything. We need to get a free turn card and for that turn card to be kind to us. Man, I so don't believe this bet. I guess they could have a pocket pair. Yeah, I guess they could have a pocket pair. And even if they've got the ace, they are beating us. I'm glad they've gone. We don't want tricky, trappy players like that. Well, that obviously wasn't a trap, but people that are aggressive in position are not welcome at my table. I like free turn cards here. Got no hands anywhere for a moment. 8 minutes to go until break. I can get my water. Some sort of update in the Necromunda world, my Discord has suddenly told me, which I'd love to care about, but fortunately we never got our Necromunda going, even though I spent hours and hours and hours reading the rules. It was probably for the best. I really didn't think I had enough time when I was getting ready for it, and then I've probably ended up with even less time since. I think it was before I had my appendicitis, so it probably really, really was a good idea that I didn't get that started. Getting some serious DOMs from inner thigh work at the gym yesterday. Ah, okay. Pocket threes in the big blind. I don't really like it so much in the big blind. $17 players left. I'm going to go for this. Yeah, we are ahead. Still ahead. Still ahead. Not ahead. Oh, flip me. Rivet again. It's the story of the day. Rivet, rivet, rivet. We have those days, don't we? We really do. Is that Zach Club? Oh, no, you watched a video. Oh, great. We've hit. That's always good. They call our raise. Oh, okay. I guess we shove. This kind of feels possibly like Queen 9, but we're probably good. We're probably good. It's hard for them not to call this now. Wow! They put out half our stack and folded to our shove. Wow. Okay, happy days. They're short stack now. That was a weird play. 15 minutes to a power path step 2. That seems like a good thing to play. I guess we'll have one last sweep of the Sunday Million satellites, because that's a World Championships of Online Poker Bootcamp tournament, which is what we want to be in. Pretty sure. Yes, it is. It's a mystery bounty as well. That's fun. Should remake this table too, so I can capture both at once. Man, early Snowpiercer was so good. All right, registered in everything I can be for now. 3 minutes to go. 5 me. So we're more or less starting stacking the hot hyper. More or less starting stack in the bounty adrenaline. Slightly down in that one, slightly up in the hot hyper. I forgot who his wife is. Too late now. Oh, 5s. 5 me. Just for Hellboy. Go on, it's a bounty tournament. We've got the big blind and the cutoff covered. Other people might want our bounties. And the blinds and antes are far from insignificant now. Oh, the big blind, the button is disconnected. Auto fold those aces. Oh, bounty hunting against 8-7, and they hit an 8. How did 8-7 just call? What's going on? I don't understand. I don't understand. Oh, what a day. What a day. All right, let's see if we can, like, quintental up or something. Somebody's going to win a lot of bounties. Ooh, 2 or a 6. 2 or a 6. No. Ace Queen's the one that makes 2 pair. And a lot of bounties go to them. Congratulations. Middle pair, but there's an ace out. Okay, now we've got a flush draw and a straight draw. No, we don't have a straight draw. Looks like we do, but looks can be deceiving. Huh. I mean, it looks like a pretty good 2 pair. Bit too much. I'm going to enter one more tournament. I'm going to enter two more. I shouldn't. It might make things a bit crazy. But I really want to play all these Sunday Million tournaments. Okay, cool. CM5. Woo! Looks like I'll turn sometime. Not necessarily today, but one day. Maybe today. Whoops, sorry. Missed ace queen. Oh dear. Hit an ace. Oh well. Not to say we could have gotten in a lot of trouble. Who knows? That could be ace king, ace 7, ace 5. Pocket 7s, pocket 5s. Unlikely, but pocket aces. Eight minutes to the late registration, man. This is potentially a long one. Yeah, I guess we got to fold the ace 9. So there's 1,200 in every pot. So that's about an M of 8 at the moment, which is play very, very tight zone until we drop to like an M of below 5 and then start to go crazy, try and blind steal. Try and pick the odd spot here, but for the most part, wait for either a really, really nice hand or until we're blinded down to being desperate. Powerpath step 2 has begun. Let's capture that. Oh, hello. Full immediate ace king suited. Full amoebas, Mrs. Rutlers. I'm glad. Mrs. Rutlers in a good mood this evening. It's nice. Not like this. Like this every time this evening, I'm afraid, so far, his daughter, but them's the breaks. Oh, king 10. I think I need to fold the king 10. Yeah, I'm going to fold the king 10. Ace king is hit. Nice. Sadly, we just tell you what's there. Copacabana, baby! Oh, it's Larek, 22 months. Woot woot. Thank you so much, sir. Great to see you, Larek. You absolute legend. Happy weekend. New Tony starting. Let's capture this one. And then I really might run over tournaments soon, but so be it. I really want to play these ones that we're in. And then that'll do us for the day. Once we've got a couple more waiting to start. If we crash out of all of these, then that's us done. Oh, yeah. Oh, he was that old man in the car. Right. Gosh, it was him, really? Ah, I totally forgot it was him. We've just remembered an actor from the pilot of Snowpiercer that we really like the actor. And we were like, why couldn't we remember he was in it? Spoilers for episode 1. He's not in it after that. Pocket sevens. Gonna overshove. Why are people calling me with connected suit all night? And they hit the jack on the turn. Diamond draw? No. Well, my worry that it'll go crazy because we're in too many tournaments alleviated somewhat there. The amount of people calling my overshoves with mid-connected suit hands, I don't understand. I do not understand. We have not had a day like this. We've had a day where we've been bad beat like this. But we've not had a day where people have called so much with so little over and over again. And all in all, it's a great thing, right? Like, if we had a mixed balance of hands of big aces and pocket pairs, we'd be dominating a lot of the time, be really good. But they tended to have caught us with an underpair, which is the worst hand against them. It's almost an exact coin flip. And I don't think we've won a coin flip yet. We got an M of less than 4. It's time to shove. I said we'd wait till we got desperate or got a big hand. We got desperate, and we got quite a big hand, to be fair. We're against another king jack. We just need it not to be a club. It's not a club, so we split. And we take half the blinds. Like, it's half what we were shooting for. It's better than going out. Keep us going a little bit. So, again, a very wide call, to be honest. Like, shoving that with king jack is one thing. Calling with king jack is entirely something else. I would not have been calling with king jack there, but so be it. Top pair on a very clubby board, so I'm going to overbet shove, because everyone just seems to call with everything these days. We take it. We take the pot. That's huge. That's actually really, really good. That's a lot of chips for us right now. Late registration ends in under a minute. We look like we need to survive to the top 10% of the remaining players. That's a lot. That's a lot of surviving, but we'll do our best. I wish. How are we doing, man? Had to be. Great to see you, man. Happy weekend. Yeah, this is a shove. Seven minutes and 9 minutes for the last 2 tournaments that I want to take a stab at. I'm okay with 4 tabling. If we're in all 4, that's fine. We'll capture 3 until we go out 1. Good chance we're not in 4 once the 4th one starts, but not going to complain if we are. Ace-10 suited if this goes fold, fold. Maybe if it goes fold, shove. Might have to play this. Oh. Oh, they've been crazy aggressive. Both of them? Oh my goodness, I'm going to fold. I was actually going to call with the 17,000 shove because he's been shoving so wide. And we would have been dominating. But we would be losing to the 4s. Still losing to the 4s. Still losing to the 4s. Okay. We got away with one. We're saving up winning all our coin flips for Sunday Storm. My brother's asking too many questions for me to reply while streaming, so he's going to have to wait. Sadly got to fold the Jack 3. We'll shove this if it folds round. Big, big if. Ifs and buts for candy and nuts. It does fold round. It is candy and nuts. Is it candy and nuts, or do we get called by a better hand? Firstly, they got a call. Secondly, they got to have a better hand. Candy and nuts, baby. Like, what's the end of that saying? Like, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, I'd die young from abuse-related issues, but quite happy. I don't know. Like, seems weird to me. Where's that going? It's a tight fold for me there. I think it's probably correct. Yeah, just one of those days, Buzzy. Yeah, it's fine, isn't it? I don't mind at all. I don't mind at all. I'm so grateful when it goes the other way that I'm absolutely 100% fine to accept these days. And that's what good bankroll management's about, right? Like, it hurts a lot more when you're playing for more than you should be. And if we can hold it together for these last 4, there's nothing to say that one of these might not qualify us for, like, the Sunday Million. And then despite all the bad beats, we've had an amazing day. This is very true, Stora. I wish I'd realized that sooner. This would be the most outrageous bet. No, I don't care that much for 1,000 chips. I think we could bet to win this. I'm telling you now, something like ace high is winning this. And if we bet, ace high folds. Oh, I was going to say told you. But then actually, no, they had a 7 with an ace kicker. I think they probably would call. So I'm glad I didn't take that stab. They were last to act as well, so there wasn't like the scare for them that somebody else behind might call. They'd have seen everybody else fold, and then it'd have been like, yeah, you know what? One player probably got a decent chance with a 7 ace kicker here. Is this a call? This might be a call. I think this is a call. Now it's not a call. Oh my word, he had ace king. He's raised 5 out of 6 hands. Pocket 8's hitting an 8 will certainly do it. We got ace queen suited, baby. All right, it's now or never. Do or die. Live by the ace queen suited, die by the ace queen suited. Of course, we might just take the blinds. Yeah, to be honest, I probably wasn't going to be feeding them cherries much. But... yeah, I could deep-pip them, yeah. Okay, ace 8. Got to dodge the 8. So far, so good. Also had to dodge the 7 on the river. We do all of that, baby. And we continue to survive. There's 48 left, and we're trying to get down to the top 7. Actually, there's cash from 17th. So let's see how this goes. Another one is just starting. Oh, I don't know which one it is. It's you. It could be you. This is a $1 Sunday Million satellite. That's good. It's already ready. Ooh. It's a borderline shove, but I really want the blinds. I get the blinds. I get the blinds. Let's go. Tens. Oh my goodness. Back-to-back shoves. Yep. It'd be rude not to. The guy that's raised has raised 50% of hands so far. I actually think there's a pretty good chance they fold here. We've been called, though, by the small blind. They do call. We want to beat the big one, and it's twos. Got to dodge a two. Got to dodge an ace. Dodging an ace at a two. We do. We do. Oh, my goodness. From out of nowhere, 65,000 stack. What were we saying? We might find ourselves, if we're lucky, in a bounty adrenaline tournament. Still got a long way to go to get that far. Let's aim for 17th first, eh? So, oh, and another tournament starting that I won't capture yet until we go out one of these other ones. I'll just pop it in the corner. That's a fold, and that's a fold. I should probably start running the timer. No, a little bit earlier. No, I probably should. Darn it. I hate running the timer. It's actually really stressful. I've got to call this. Gosh, yeah, suited as well. Man, I almost auto-folded this. I think I didn't realize it was suited. Am I that tired? Wow, pot raise for the initial raiser. That's us definitely done now. Running the timer. Oh, but whilst I run the timer there, let's go down to Ace King down here. Under the gun limp. Next player taking ages for some reason. Oh, I'm back where we were. Pocket tens again. Got a very, very big stack to our left. This could be make or break if the big stack decides to go for things here, because I probably go with it. No, they don't. Cool. We do get called, though, and it's not a good flop at all. 2 overcards. Really, really not a good flop. I'm going to shove the ace-king, because there's been a million gazillion limpers. All right. All right. I think the tens might be good, so we'll ask a question. And then we'll just check behind. The ace-king just took all the limpers. There was honestly like 5 limpers. It's crazy. We got another ace-king. 2 in a row. Tens were good. They had 2 overcards, and if we'd hit our set, they'd have hit us straight. So I'm very, very glad that didn't happen. We did this last hand, so I'm going to do 2 hands in a row and hope that people think maybe this guy's just going crazy. The tournament's only just started as well. Like, I've played 3 hands, and 2 of them I've shoved. They don't have to know both with ace-king. Initial raiser folds. Come on. Weird call. Where are all my weird callers when I actually want them? I was like, what's a splash tournament? Splash is good, flash is bad. Flash means when you fold, you get a new hand. And when you're multi-tabling, that's almost unplayable for me, at least. I'm not young and with good reflexes these days. Splash means splashing the money. It's rebuy and stuff like that. So that's good. We like splash. We like splash a lot. Splash can give great value. Flash, not good. Two 7 suited in the big blind in the power path. Got to run the timer on the bounty adrenaline. Currently 3rd out of 34. Half the players are going to make the cash now. We're 3rd. That's good. That's really, really good. And we get to see a flop with 7 deuce suited. Fantastic. We hit bottom pair and 3 cards to a flush. 4 cards to a flush come the turn with our bottom pair, so it's time to semi-bluff. Okay, this is weird. Was not expecting this. Miss on the river. They have ace 3. King 4. They turned 2 pair. So we were drawing very live, though. Any spade and any 2 would have won it for us. That does put us a little short stacked here, though. So let's hit this flop with Jack 10, please. Yes. Actually, a little surprised to see that. We flop top pair. I'm happy to take this now. I'm very happy to take this now. Let's shove. Okay, someone goes with us. Please don't have a 10 with a better kicker. I don't think they can beat drawing. Why would they overshove a draw? They got a worse kicker. They've got a worse kicker. I'm up with the ace 3 hits a flush. Oh, the river again. The river again. It means that I can capture the other Sunday Million satellite, though. So let's do that. Rivers, rivers, rivers. Let's go, Rickstar. Keep the positivity going. The 10s were good. The 10s were good. Thanks, Rickstar. Thanks to Store. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah, we're in 3 tournaments here. None of these are going particularly badly. One of them's going particularly well. This Bounty Adrenaline. Let's see what we can do. 7th out of 32. Trying to, for now, survive down to 17th. And then trying to survive down to 7th. Probably not defending 3-5 offsuit, but so far no one's making us defend. They fold round. Wow. That's actually very, very nice. Pocket 3s. That's way more like it. Oh, Zunk with the raid. Thank you so much, Zunk. Welcome, Zunk viewers. Oh, would have had 2 pair. Should have played ace 5. From out of position. Yeah, let's set mine with the 3s. That sounds good to me. No, that is a terrible flop for the 3s. Running the timer as we're getting pretty close to the clash places. Cash places, not clash paces. Sounds like a mobile app. So, if Supercell released a fitness app. So, if... we haven't lost anyone in ages, weirdly. It's been 32 players for ages now in this Bounty Adrenaline satellite. I thought people would be dropping like flies. I'm going to call, pretty loosey call from us here, 150, but I got a feeling that this limper is going to shove. Oh, that's frustrating. Seems like a weird limp shove, because they limp behind a limper, did they? Or were they under the gun limp? Might have been under the gun limp. Limp shoves 9s. Gets called by Queen 4. These calls tonight. These calls tonight. We'd hit a gut shot draw on the flop and never improved. Oops. Eight queen offsuit in the big blind. And we get to see a flop. That's weird. Bottom pair. And they bet pot. Okay. We trust him. Many wouldn't. We're still 7th out of 30th, so good at the moment. We need to lose 13 more players. The blinds jump up in a minute and a half, so we'll definitely lose players then. (9-2) going to be ace king? No, unless a heart. A heart, yes! Of course it will. All right, talking of ace king, let's zoom in on as. Call and a miss for us. Quite a dangerous flop with 2 diamonds and a 7-6, making a lot of draws possible. But thankfully they have none of them and they let it go. Oh, ace king. Ace king on the big one. Ace king on the big one. And the big blind is kind of short stacked. We get flat called by the button. Okay. We're going to go for this. It's a long, long way from here to a ticket, and that's really what we're playing for. There's $1 for 17th, but there's a $16.50 ticket for 7th. We've got to shoot for that 7th. Ace king versus queens. A 4 would be a straight. A heart would be good. It's none of them. It's none of them. And out we go. Deary me. We got king jack. King jack, and we've got a double belly buster. An 8 or a queen would be a straight for us here. This is a good hand to bet and try and take for free now. And if someone calls, we've got overcards and 8 outs for Australia. That's pretty good. Yeah, we just take it now. Huge pot. Huge pot. An hour and 20 minutes until late registration ends? Oh, it's because it's a rebuy tournament. Okay. Is this a straight? This might be a straight qualifier for the Sunday Million. What do we just go out of the bounty adrenaline? Close that down. The $2 a phase tournament. The $1 is a straight tournament. Wow, a $1 rebuy, straight tournament for the Sunday Million. Not qualifying for another day. Not qualifying for another tournament later tonight. Not having tournaments merged. Just straight up. Survive long enough in this. You're in the Sunday Million. That's the deal. Yeah, you. How long left in this episode, love? Maybe go and have it and take a wine with you. All right. Okay. Queen Jack suited. We're probably going to raise this, at least if Alistair folds. He doesn't. He's been very aggressive. This is not probably the time to stand up to him. Besides the fact that maybe we could think, oh, we're actually, because of how aggressive he's being, Queen Jack suited might be good. The problem is you've still got 5 players left to act afterwards that could wake up with a monster. So I'm going to fold everywhere. Got to fold King Queen, which we raised. Oh my goodness. Aces and Ace King. Oh, hello, Pocket Kings. Pocket Kings. Okay. Yep, that's a shove to the under the gun min raise. Oh, called by the big blind? Don't be aces. Don't be aces. Not aces. Pocket fives. Some of these calls tonight. Missed so far. River is not a 5. Was that Zach? On the telly. Oh, baby. Kings. Put us in a really nice spot so far. Long, long, long way to go in this one, though. We're trying to go from $1 to 100 in one tournament. That is a lot. Top pair. We raise it up. We get 2 calls from the blinds, and we hit top pair. Someone could be drawing. They both could be drawing here. Let's go. Even better. Even better. Not messing around. Not giving them a chance to outdraw. We are going to bluff in the cutoff with 6-7 suited. Immediately called by the button, so that's not a good start. Would love to see the flop, though. We do get to see the flop. It's a very, very dry flop. Oh, baby. Pocket ace is on the other table. Let's just take this one with the C-bet and hope. Oh, shoves. 8-7 suited. That's the worst hand we wanted to see. They've hit the 8. Oh, there's an ace. There's an ace. Ship it. Sorry, I didn't even get to show you that one because I'm so focused on this one. Check out this stack, baby. 1,300. Queen's too good. Yeah, cheers, Jay Vazza. Them's the breaks. Like I said, let's see if we can make one of these two count. Really, really good start in the $1. Work to be done in the $2 for sure. Really good that our C-bet took that last one. Pocket eights. Okay, I'm quite glad the short stack shoved. I'm pretty comfortable calling this. Oh, and Jack's on the other table, my word. Both these players have been very aggressive. I'm going to take this as our chance here. I think this is good. It is good, but the overcards are crazy. And there we go. The king queen hits a full house. We were drawing dead, which is unusual for a pocket pair. Let's hope the jacks do better. No! Oh my goodness, we've run into aces. That's a shame. At least it's a short stack. Diamond! Oh! Diamond! Oh my goodness. We crack the aces. Could this be the one? Could this be the one, ladies and gentlemen? King, queen. Ow! Oh. Gosh. Woo. Sorry about that. Got a claw right in me. I don't know. I don't know. King, queen. I think it's a call. I think it's a call. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Top two. Checks to us. There's too many draws. There's two hearts. There's loads of straight draws. Just hope no one has pocket twos. We do get a call. Oh no, if they've got a two, they've just outdrawn us. I don't feel like they've got a two. Well, either way, it's time to put them all in. There's no two ways about it. They don't have a two. We're good, baby. We're good. Let's go. Woo! Oh, aces also just overtook us. I'm glad they didn't have aces. Aces would have beaten us with that two on the turn. Wow, this tournament is crazy. We're first out of 35. There is over an hour to go until late registration ends. So right now, it means almost nothing. But it's as good a start as we possibly could have hoped for. 15 minutes to go until late registration ends. This is a fun way to end things. Channeling all our luck into one tournament. That's what you want. That's what you want to do. Get all the bad luck spread out over everything else. No way. Billy Joel's played a Welsh gig. Darn. Wish I'd known. Yeah, Destroy, yep. I forgot 8's for snowmen. Snowmen and fishhooks. I guess we got a call, right? We're getting 3-1 odds. This isn't any 2-card call. We got live cards, and they flopped the nut straight. Oh my goodness, we ended on trips and lost. Oh, what a silly hand. Thankfully, for less than 1,000 chips. Oh, hello. I'll tell you what, I'll take that. I'll take losing that into queens every time. Yeah, Rickstar. Maybe it was something I did. Like, Mitch suddenly decided to sink a clause into me. The only time she's really been known to do that is if my toes are sticking out the end of the bed and she thinks it's like an animal for her to catch. Please, no club. No ace. Yeah, baby! Woo! I didn't think about that for a minute. The queen confused me because one of the other players had a queen. Oh my goodness, what a ridiculous tournament we're having here. Absolutely insane. Like, you just shouldn't be able to do this. We're back in first again. Why does there have to be an over an hour's late registration left? I'm now, against my better judgment, having a look at the tournaments that are after the hour. It is like 20 minutes. 20 minutes is a long time. In a way, I should concentrate on this one, but... Put it down to turbo. Is there anything now? Mini daily cooldown, last chance. No, wait. Why is that not there anyway? It's a hyper turbo. Why is it cutting it out? That's really weird. It's accidentally cutting out a hyper turbo when I take turbos off. That scares me because I don't want that to be that case for other hyper turbos. All right, fine. We'll play the mini daily cooldown last chance as well. Because there's nothing else for 21 minutes. And we wake up immediately with King Queen. Are we going out first hand? Wouldn't be the first time today that's happened. Sure. Let's have some fun. Are we live? No, not really. We got to. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's king flops a full house. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Can I re-enter? Oh, I can re-enter. Okay, right. Let's do it again more sensibly. Okay. That was silly. Silly but fun. I never re-enter, but that was literally hand one. All right, we're gonna calm down a bit now and try and play 2 tournaments sensibly, particularly the Sunday Million $1 satellite, where we're nearly three times average stack, where we're second out of 32 players. I capturing the same table twice? I am. I'm sorry. That's correct. Why is that not the right one? I'm sure I got that as the right one. Sorry, folks. There we go. Oh, good timing. Ace Queen suited in the Sunday Million satellite. We do get called. We're going to be out of position. A short stack shove. And then a bigger stack shove. Oh, that's unfortunate. I really wanted to call this, but the big stack shove should be better than us here. It is kind of. It's jacks. Well, I'm glad I got out of the way because we completely missed. And there was another ace queen. And the jacks take it. Over nines and ace queen. So, unless we hit our flush, we were only splitting anyway. And we'd 4 outing instead of 6. 9-4 suited. There's been too many sessions we've had where my takeaway has been, why did I get involved with the big stack when I was the big stack, when I was another big stack, and it was reasonably marginal? It's just not good to do that in tournaments. Like the point, the mission in tournaments is to survive. So if you've got a big stack, you're doing brilliantly on your mission. Why get involved unless you've got absolute incredible hand? Why get involved with another big stack? Just throwing away everything that's come before it. Queen 6 off. Oh, Kevin Sullivan's passed away in his mid-70s, the wrestler. I remember him for the somewhat terrible mid-90s WCW days before the NWO, but seemed like a good guy. Okay, we're going to raise 9-10 suit. We get called by the small blind. We hit middle pair, which is a weird one. I tell you what, we can put him all in. That's fine. And we take it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Chips, 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 chips. Oh, my goodness. All right. There's so many short stacks that we could just call if they shove that I guess I don't hate raising. The problem is the big blind is too big. If they shove, we can't call, but we take it. Amazing. More chips. I'm like Mrs. Reckless at dinner time. She actually had chippy chips today, so that's why I'm making that joke. And deep fried halloumi, she adds. That wasn't your main side, though, was it? You had, like, small cod pieces. Children's food. Okay, not so much more chips. Well, maybe more chips, because once you finish the children's meal, that's not... It's not always going to hit the... fully hit the spot. And then she shared, like, a meal for 2 with 4 people. Although 2 of which kids, but even so, this evening. No wonder she was hungry this evening. I've stuffed my face all day. Cherries and wine. Yeah, Rickstar. We'll take our 0.1%. 4 minutes to the break. I need to start having a look at the tournaments, really. So, yeah. I guess I'm going to enter some more satellites, which certainly wasn't the plan. Hope I don't end up in an infinite loop of entering more and more satellites. Shouldn't do. Normally it works its way to a natural conclusion. Oh, that is it, actually. There is no more after that for ages. So we'd have to have one going really ridiculously well to want to join anything else after these. So, bonus longer stream than I expected by the look of it, unless we crash out of these amazingly fast, and then we'll call it. If we survive the next few minutes and the few minutes after the break, then we're all in here. Talking of all in, there's 500, which is a fifth of our stack. 540, which is more than a fifth of our stack in the pot here. So we shove and take it. Nice. That makes a big difference. This is a crazy fast tournament, actually, isn't it? I was going to raise that as well. But saves me risking things with Jack 9 suited. Blinds up. Probably on us here, sadly. Fours versus King 10. King 10 looking very good. Fours in a lot of trouble. Fours very, very short stack now. Okay, so the big blind is very, very short stacked, so we will just put them all in. I would normally raise slightly more than this, but no need. We get min 3-bet. Okay. So that's a mandatory call. And then sadly, we missed the flop. Most of this pot is dead, so they probably won't bluff it. 7-9 suited. Min 3-bet, and then flop top pair. And we'd have hit a runner flush. This has been a weird day's poker. Ace 2 offsuit. Man, this mini daily cooldown wasn't lying when it said it was a hyper turbo. I think it actually broke the turbo hyper turbo filter because it's quicker than most hyper turbos. It is listed in its name as a hyper turbo, but it's genuinely more hyper than most hyper turbos. And for some reason, that seems to go full circle and register it as a turbo. That's a horrible fold, but to have to make. But I think we had to. Now we're just trying to steal the blinds because we got an M of less than 2, which is insane. 7-2 suited hits bottom pair. Small raise. Oh, okay. I got to fold this as well because I need these chips to shove. All right. We're definitely done with this now. I don't know what's going on in this table, but we're done with this now. These tiny raises. Just weird. There we go. Finally a decent raise on the river by aces. So we were right to call against the 2s. And that's break. Because, yeah, we were drawing to a 2 or a 7. When the 9 came, we were drawing to just a 2. So we did the right play. Oh, no. 4-3 would have done amazing. Never mind. Never mind. We got more tournaments when we're back. See you in 5. Woo! In advance at the gym, and oh my goodness, I'll just show you. Yeah, oh my goodness. It wasn't even today, it was yesterday. Soreness coming in advance. No way. Oh, good for her. I didn't notice really. I don't think she wasn't looking into slip. I saw her do that.
No, she wanted to do with the glasses on as well. She wears glasses now.
Oh, full time?
Oh well, she wore them like half a day.
Yeah, because again, I don't think she was wearing glasses.
Where did she drive? When I tried them, I was like, the eyes from. She should wear them all day.
Well, same as yours.
Very similar.
It's crazy. Wow, okay. Instructions different.
I've been given the okay to reduce.
I wanted to talk to her about it, but I didn't get a chance. I wanted to do this. Just bargain.
Very nice. You don't have to train them to make it. They can probably get you tomorrow. You're on the way back.
The second one was Fantasy Starring. How about you? Oh, King Jack, finally. Right, we're absolutely desperate. So this King Jack is a heaven sent hand. Oh, great question, Rick Star. So I won a $500, like 40 something man, I think, for like $8,000. King Jack takes it, baby. Oh my goodness. Mini daily cooldown out of nowhere. 11th out of 41. Only 2 minutes to go till late registration. Out of nowhere. Multi-handed. Yeah, so yeah, $500 for 8,000. Probably more impressive than that, though. I came second in a 3,500 man tournament for 15. It was a $15 entry for like $5,000. Way back when I used to play like 15 years ago. Actually, it was in the latter days. So it was, yeah, well, I was going to say it was like 2010. It really might have been 2009, actually. I think it was 2009. So that is 15 years ago. Oh my goodness, that scares me to death. So yeah, it was 15 years ago. So yeah, $5,000 from that, $8,000 for the 500. And then after that, it's cash tournaments, I think. I won a casino $10 rebuy for $1,500 UK money years and years and years ago, even further back than 15. Something like 18 years ago. I came second in one in Bolton for 800, 2005. So that's 19 years ago. Oh my goodness. Come October, I'll be able to say I was at uni 20 years ago. And I'll also be able to say I'm 40 years old. Come the 3rd of October. Power step 3. Let's capture that. Gosh, excuse me, sorry. 30 seconds to go till late registration. We can see what's going down in the mini daily cooldown. Looks like 11 tickets and 34 players left. We're currently 18th. But let's have a look what our M is, because I think we're pretty desperate, is the sad truth. Yeah, we got an M of less than 3. That's pretty desperate. So actually, we might just be out now. We might just be out now. There's a lot of blind stealing going to have to happen, and maybe some lucky outdraws if we're going to survive this tournament. Blind stealing, baby! All right. Blind's almost certainly going up. No, not necessarily. No, I won't run the timer. We'll see if we can get this hand and the next one done in the next 30 seconds, because the shove gives us a chance. No, everyone's taking their sweet time. And a call, no. Blind's definitely going up on us. If not on our under the gun, that'd be better, wouldn't it? I should have run the timer just to get one hand in before the blind says. Terrible flop for the 6-4. Nice that we got to see it. Oh, let's jump over to the ace-queen suited in the power path. We've only played one hand here. Oh, we've missed in someone's bet out pot. Well done. Fair dues. They are shoving a lot of hands at the moment. The Tortoise King. Great name. Oh, I was probably going to shove that, but kind of glad it's been taken off us, I guess. Oh, let's go back to table 3 where we're raising there. We hit top pair that isn't trips. There's quite a lot of draws out there, so I think we just have to run with this. I think if they've got a jack, we're just done. Has it really, really given them a jack? It feels like it, you know. Oh, okay. Now it doesn't. Now it feels like they got a misdraw and I should have bet the turn. Oh, well. King, queen. King, queen, king, queen. That was my impression of saying king, queen in the voice of Goldine. There's a fourth tournament started. Wow, that one's going to have to wait. As far as capturing it is concerned. We're actually betting hand 1 with King Queen, which is also what we've got here. And we're also betting. Somewhat unsurprisingly. And I need to keep my eye on the mini daily cooldown, because that's where we're getting close to the end. Alright, I'm giving up the non-captured King Queen. It did not go well. Oh, mini daily cooldown. At least we won with the King Queen that we showed in the power path. Oh, King Jack going to be Ace Jack. Brutal. Doesn't mean we don't lose a player, sadly, but we just had Queens beat Aces in a previous hand, so can't complain, really. Oh, we are so short-stacked. The blinds really hurt us that much. Yes, they have. The blinds are absolute insanity. Absolute insanity. I just try and survive to 13th. And there's 11 tickets. This feels like as good a spot as I'm going to get. I'm going to shove. I really want him to fold. Yeah, I can handle being head-to-head with Noru. Noru might have limped pretty wide here. He's limped half his hands. And he folds. Oh my goodness, limp fold. We just quadrupled up with absolute nothing. Oh my goodness. We're now 10th out of 18. Big blind has 1 chip. You very rarely see that. Let's zoom in on the 9s. I'm just going to min raise because the big blind is pot committed here. We obviously have a legitimate hand. We just want this 62,000 hand to get out, really. You know what I said about not getting involved with the big hands? This is going to stretch that theory. If they 3-bet. They flat call. Okay. All right, let's find out if they've got something. I really hope they fold. We immediately take 1,400 if they do. And they don't have a queen or a 5. Just got to dodge a jack on the river. And we do. Oh, baby. We take the whole thing. Oh, you know what? I didn't get to watch that fully. I meant to. Pocket 6s. Tricky, tricky spot with pocket 6s. Oh, 1 player to go. Are we hand for, we must be hand for hand. I don't think we are. I don't think we're hand for hand for some reason in the... I gotta shove the 6s. It doesn't necessarily feel right, but I've got to shove the 6s. They fold. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Huge. Man, I'm so desperate for this late registration to end. It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. So long to go. Less than an hour, no. At least this time. Much less than an hour. I'm not sure I love this call. Okay, we get to see a flop. And we hit a jack. Oh, he's got the king. Clubs? No, another king. All the kings that weren't the king of clubs. 6s. Thing is, I'm trying to survive 1 more player. This is ridiculous. Trying to survive 1 more player to make a couple of dollars. And then... Big blind's all in. I'm going to go for this. I'm going to go for this. Big blind's already all in. There's a good chance we make the cash if we lose this hand. Please don't be a spade. Please don't be a spade. We won the hand! Oh my goodness, it actually held up. It actually held up. We're into the cash. We've got to survive 2 more places to make the mini daily cooldown, baby. Pocket 6s. Woo! Is it already running? I imagine it is if this is a last chance satellite. That means I still can't show you that other satellite. We're playing 4 tables still. Oh, I'm excited to play the mini daily cooldown, ladies and gents. Having a look. Swing and a miss. Never mind that. That will be folded very shortly. Yeah, Rickstar. Fair play. Mrs. Retis is being a hero for me because I stream it, so... And I'm trying to compensate in the mornings. I'm getting up with the kids in the mornings. She's being an absolute hero in the night times. We got pocket 3s in the one I'm not capturing under the gun. I've min raised. I'll try and commentate on it. Hand for hand over here, baby. Good night, my love. We do need to lose 2 players, but there are some very, very short stacks, like Amiz here. Very, very short stacks. Poor Amiz. Right, for Amiz shoves this, we're calling with King Jack. Gosh, the pocket 3s. The flop has come out 2-2-7, and someone's bet into us a small amount. I'm going to call, but that's a really, really weird spot. Okay, we've now got a full house because another 2 has come. But if they've got a 7, they've got a bigger full house. They keep betting like less than a third of the pot. A 2 on the river! I'm now playing the board. That's counterfeit my pocket pair. I'm going to shove because if I've got an ace and they don't, I win. Yeah, they fold. Oh, you gotta love poker sometimes. What a shame I wasn't capturing that hand. That's absolutely bizarre. Sorry, I'm just staying on the mini daily cooldown because we're just trying to lose 2 players. Amiz is super short stacked. Presumably there's other really, really short stacks on the other table. Nick's pretty short stacked. This should be a shove, because they should fold almost any 2 cards. They call with King 4. What? What was that? What just happened? Okay. We've just become one of the short stacks. We've still got more than a Mies. I now need to check the lobby for other players. What is this, the mini daily cooldown? I was excited to play the mini daily cooldown, but there's a good chance I've just thrown it. Oh, we've hit the ace. Might be going out of the one that we were in here. No, we've actually made a few thousand chips, so we're doing well in the other satellite. Can somebody knock out Amiz before we go out? The other player is Tiger Vic on another table? Tiger Vic. Pretty sure they're big blind before us. But we do need both short stacks to lose, which is... It's a reasonable chance that isn't going to happen. Okay, Amiz is all in. Dominated. Could hit a 4 or running diamonds. Could split. Nope, misses it all. Okay, Amiz is out. One last player to go out. One last player to go out. Ah, Tigervik won their hand. Tigervik won their hand. Oh, I got pocket 10s. I'm going to shove to a small raise under the gun, so this could be bad. Oh, yeah, we lost a load of chip. What did we lose to? Pocket 10's lost to King Queen. It wasn't even the initial raiser. Someone called with King Queen offsuit versus a raise and a shove. Pocket 8s. Oh, my goodness. We could do this. We could do this. So I'm quite short stacked in that other satellite. I got to remember that. Come on, Pocket 8s. Come on. Oh, we got ace 10 versus ace jack. And we hit a 10, but they've got an 8 for an outdraw. No, we hold up. Oh my goodness, we just doubled up there. Queen is a little scary. Check, check would be nice. It is check, check. Jack is a little scary. Come on. Another queen. That's pretty good. Oh, pocket 10s. No. Oh, we carried 12. My bad. I could have absolutely have folded to that. So totally my bad. We made $5. We made $5. Actually, in a way, this is probably for the best. The mini daily cooldown could have cost me an awful lot of sleep. Right, I need to capture this one that I haven't been capturing, but we're very, very short stacked, I'm sorry to say. Oh, it is already capturing it. That's good. Let's go here for a minute. I haven't seen much of this one for a while. 33 minutes left till late registration ends. 9-4 looking very good against us. Of course, full house. So this is a $1 Sunday Million tournament. Cashed in a $1 Rick. Nice. Well done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, short stack calls us. Big stack. Fold. We're dominating queen 8. They hit the queen. And they ate. Just to make sure. All right. We only lost 2,800. It's not actually too important. 3,500 every pot at the moment, by way of reference. We've got an M of about 7. Got an M of just over 5 in the Sunday Million here. So let's zoom out and see these. So pretty desperate once the blinds go through us, but not till then. Oh, I was quite happy to get Jack 10 suit. Oh gosh, I tell you what, we're getting crazy odds to call. We'd be what, in the pot with the big stack. Late restoration's half an hour, currently 12th out of 17. Dead pot, so hopefully we don't get bluffed off it. They check. We hit a flush draw. Oh, I'm going to zoom out because we've got a hand in the Sunday Million. Oh, the flush draw doesn't come in. And we don't hit a jack or a 10, which might have won it for us as well. Pocket eights. Takes it all, even with an ace out. Wow. Unexpected. Got a darn good shot at that. King, queen suited. Cost us 8,000 to have a really decent shot at a 30,000. This might be a shove. Oh, this is a shove. Yuck. Yuck, yuck, yuck. They've raised so much, by the way. so much. They call with a dominated queen and they hit the 10. They hit the 10. 2 hearts and an open-ended straight draw, and we totally miss. We totally miss. And just like that, the one that we were doing so well in is all over for us. We still had to survive another half an hour, and the blinds were getting really, really up there, so we had to make something happen. And to be fair, we got it all in with King, Queen versus Queen 10, so can't complain, really. Just wasn't to be. Let's see how these two go. So we're almost doubled up in the power path, which is nice. We are struggling a bit in the Sunday Million satellite. The 9's curse is back, Jay Vazza. We should celebrate. We should celebrate this. The 9's curse has returned. The meme returns. The channel's very character is upheld. And it's really, really starting to look like I get to go to bed at a decent time. Unless, I guess if we qualify the power path and it's into one that's already running, it seems to be about 50-50 with these power path step 2s. We can unregister if there's one that isn't already running, that it's registered as 2, and we can play it later, which is really good. But if we're thrown into one that's already running, then we've got to try that, obviously. Again, for a Sunday Million ticket. I think this is borderline a raise. Oh, and the other table as well. We've got 8-9 suited, so that's going to be a call. We're really short stacked here. We've got to make something happen quick. Huh. Not the best Jack 9 suited, so we just hope that we take it now. We've hit bottom pair on the other table. Oh dear. Guess we'll fold the Jack 9 suited, sadly. Guess we'll call the 8-9. Oh dear, this is really rough. Oh, that's a terrible card. Ace of hearts, and I just shove now. Ace of hearts, and I'd shove this. Ace of diamonds is awful. Just absolutely awful. Congratulations, Phoenix. Twos. We got an M of less than 3, and we got pocket twos. We might need to play this, even if it doesn't fold round, which is saying something for pocket twos, but that's how desperate we are. We got ace 7 offsuit in the big blind on the other table. So we're interested in trying to pick up short stacks, and that's about it. It does fold round to the button. Okay, the twos are looking very, very strong. Absolutely amazing. This is exactly the spot we want with twos. They call us with eights. This is not the spot we want with twos. Can we hit a 2 on the river? No. We're down to 1 tournament. We're down to the power path. That's a fold. Exactly, Jay Vazza. Exactly. Goodness me, the amount of hands we've had dominating that have lost tonight is something else. King Queen. Do we die on our sword with King Queen? No. No. It's just not looking like a good spot. I was just going to say that now Dicker's 3-bet too much for us to just call. And there we go. We'd have got absolutely done. So we're going to pick a better spot. And the initial raise was too much. They were too pot committed to fold, so we couldn't re-raise and we couldn't call, so we had to fold. Well, for sure, it's been a fun one. Really, really fun one. Hopefully, we have a better day on Sunday. Got loads of lobbies still open. It ain't you, and it ain't you. Have a look at the mini daily cooldown. So it's an $11. It is a turbo, so it isn't too slow, and it's a progressive knockout. Yep, I should have been in that, and I should have played it, but never mind. Queens. Queens, okay. Yeah, cheers, PC. Well, is this good night? Ace King versus Queens, the classic race. They hit the ace. It's certainly looking like it. It is. Thank you and good night, everybody. Great to have had you here, PC. Hope to catch you again soon. And I hope all your work's going well. Yeah, Jay Baz, I might just give you that. I might just give you that statement. Let's find somebody to raid. I should probably raid one of the poker people, but let's raid Tree. Misspelled Tree, ladies and gentlemen, playing Blood Bowl 3. It doesn't get any better. Woo!